Hey everybody, today is August 9th. It's about 5:30 a.m. and it's time to get started on looking at offers on Doordash and Uber Eats. $2 for every mile, and hopefully I get something really soon. I'm gonna start doing showing like a product every day, or trying to do it every day. Just things around the house that I got that I thought I would share with you, that I thought, well, maybe somebody out there would be interested in getting something like it. So the one for today is a remote control organizer. $5.06, 11.1 miles to go to Bogies East. Oh no. $6, 6.6 miles, Don Tortaco Mexican Grill. Nope. $7 for 9 miles to go to IHOP. Nope. $0.38 for 5.1 miles to go to Subway. Nope. $6, 11.1 miles, Bogies East. We already got this one. $10.03 to do 2 deliveries for 13.6 miles. Sonic? Nope. $10.01 for 8.7 miles to go to Del Taco. No. $7.05 for 7.6 miles to go to Chick-fil-A. Nope. $5, 2.8 miles to go to Starbucks. Oh, that's really close, but nope. $55, 7.1 miles, McDonald's. Nope. $10.27, 3.6 miles. Let's go. This is our famous Einstein Bagels from yesterday that was so busy that I had to cancel the order. So I was hesitant to accept this offer because it may not be ready. And I don't know if I really want to drive 3.5 miles for nothing. I mean, yeah, for nothing, because I can't even get compensation for it. And unless I wait 15-20 minutes, which I'm not waiting 15-20 minutes after driving all the way over there. So when I get there, if I see that the order isn't ready, I'm not going to wait any more than about 5 minutes at the longest. And then I'm just going to cancel and move on, because I'm not going to be stuck in that situation like yesterday where I waited. I think I waited at least 20 minutes for the order, and they still hadn't started the smoothie. So let me look at this offer and see if there are any drinks. Let's see. Oh, there's just an orange juice, so that they just pour that, so that's not going to take long. And then the rest is just food, and it's two items and a bag of chips. So it doesn't look like it would take that long, but it's all about how long is the queue of other people ahead of this order for them to complete it. Let me know if you guys like the Amazon product thing that I'm trying to do in the morning, like that coincides with the offers. I like showing the doggies too, so I'm just trying to figure out, I guess if I don't have a lot of rejected offers to show you guys, I'll have to somehow figure out how to combine little clips of the dogs and then clips of whatever product I want to show on on the start of the video. So far I'm still getting a lot of clicks on people interested in looking at whatever it is that I have on my in the description of my videos for Amazon links. So, which is kind of cool. It's just another different way. I thought, well, it's another different way to provide opportunities for myself to make a little extra money, but also provide for people that are watching the videos stuff that I think that I enjoy having. I think to myself, well, if I bought it and I like it, maybe somebody else would too. So I'm also just trying to be helpful and tell people or show people what I found on Amazon that I thought somebody else may also find value in as well. So I don't know, I'm just trying out different things to make the videos always have a little bit of something for everybody. And so that way they're not the same, because I don't foresee myself doing any other types of videos other than these ride-alongs where we go to the different places, because I don't really have the kind of time to write, to create these whole kind of videos that require a lot of pre-planning. I can only make the kind of videos where I just kind of do things on the fly, because I just don't have the time to do things where I pre-plan out and script out. And because I was like trying to research like what other kind of videos or maybe another channel I could create, and I'm like, oh no, this is just going to become a whole nightmare of work that I don't want to get myself sucked into, because it's not going to be a pleasant experience to do it, and then I'm not going to enjoy the process of creating the videos anymore, and then I'm just going to stop doing them. So I'm like, no, I'm going to just stick to the ride along, and then just add whatever things I can think of that are interesting and kind of relate to still with, doing this kind of work and just home life and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, we're pulling into Einstein. Thank God it was ready. Well, that was a lucky situation. Man, I'm so lucky that was ready. I bet you somebody else canceled on that one, and that's why it was ready. They probably went in there and were mad and were like, oh, it's not ready. I ain't waiting for this. And they left. And that's probably why the tip went up too, because the person's probably been waiting on this. Because once a person cancels an order, it takes a while for another person to accept it. So usually the customer ends up raising the tip because they realize something is wrong. Like, why isn't their order getting taken care of after they saw that the driver arrived and now suddenly a new driver is being assigned? So that's what my guess is. Well, anyway, we're going to be going to a house. Leave at the door. Leave outside gate. Do not enter the gate. Thank you.
In a quarter-mile drop off.
Getting closer. When I first moved here, this was mostly all rock. Now they really have developed a lot more. They got a lot of weird looking fancy houses up here. Strange looking. Look at this one. Oh, that's the house I'm dropping off on. It's a weird looking house. Alright, they said do not enter the gate. Okay, well, I'm going to turn into your driveway because I don't want to be parked where I'm going to get run over.
Head to your pickup at IHOP Pebble Road.
Alright, we got our next one coming up from Uber Eats $15.05 for 6.6 miles, and we're headed off to IHOP. Drop off went just fine, and the gate was unlocked, but I was not about to go into that gate because it said do not enter the gate. Even though the gate was unlocked, it was actually ajar. Like it was like tempting me, like, why don't you open this gate? It's not locked. But I said nope. The instructions said not to, so I'm not going to. So I just set the stuff down right there and moved on. And then I was surprised to get this next offer because the dollar amount is good as well. So that previous one was like $10, and now this one's $15. So now we're talking about potentially being in that situation like yesterday, you know, where I made like $25 like in the first delivery, and so by within an hour or so I had made $25, which is halfway already to my goal of making, you know, the $50 that I try to make. So I think we might be in that situation again if once this drop off is complete, which I should be able to technically finish and have it completed by a little after 7 a.m. So that's going to be even an hour earlier than yesterday, that I will have achieved my goal of reaching halfway to my goal in such a short period of time, which is not really common. So it's really weird to hit it so early in the day. So we'll see what happens. Maybe this drop off will be really difficult, or there'll be some challenge that's going to cause me it to take a lot longer. But or they may, the order may have been. This may be one of these orders that's like we've had 5 other delivery drivers show up for this order, and we keep telling them that it's canceled or somebody else picked it up. So yeah, we'll see. And the sky is so pretty today. I guess with all the clouds and the sun rising, it's making a real nice atmospheric effect that's making it look so pretty. It looks prettier even on the camera than it does in real life. It has more of a purplish color to it on the camera that I'm not seeing with my eye when I look at it. All right, we've made it to IHOP. Let's see if it's ready. Okay. 2. $10 minutes from here, 4.8 miles. I can't tell if I can turn or not. Can I turn? Yes, I can. And I did. And it's going to be a house. It's just a leave at the door. And the order, of course, was ready right when I walked in. So what is happening today? Why is the universe being so good to us? Why is it so easy? What's the catch? You know that whenever it's easy, you know something's up. Like, it ain't gonna last. You can't get spoiled by a day when everything goes smooth, because I know from experience these days are not common. Usually it's $5 here, $6 there, climb these stairs, your order's being canceled. You don't have the gate code. You forgot the drink. The items are out of stock. You name it. Everything usually goes awry is what is normal. You can always expect, for the most part, for your day not to go smooth, because that's why they call it work. All right, well, I looked at the map and it is not a house, it's a business. So hopefully when I get to this business, it won't be hard to find the person, although it just says leave at the door. So maybe the door is going to be locked, because in this particular area that we're going to, the public doesn't go there. It's all industrial businesses. So there is no worry about somebody stealing the order or taking it. So more than likely what's going to happen is I'm going to show up to a place where the door is locked, and I'm just going to set it there and take a picture and be done. So I don't think this is going to be a hard drop off. I just have to make sure that I don't drop off at the wrong business, because all the buildings look the same when you arrive there. So I have to pay real close attention to the address numbers. And I think that's about it. That's my only concern about this drop off. So it should be fine. And yeah, and then of course when I finally drop it off, I want to be way outside of my zone. It's taking me real close to the airport. Another offer is coming in, $7.54 for 7.3 miles to go to Walmart. Nope. My Uber car inspection expired yesterday, so today is the first official day where I can't drive people around on both Uber and on Lyft. So that's not a bad thing, since I haven't been using it since I started doing YouTube videos. I haven't really driven any people around whatsoever. I've just been doing deliveries only. So it's no loss for right now, and it'd be nice if I didn't have to do that anymore at all, because I still prefer doing the food deliveries much more than driving the people around, because people can be difficult. $5.07 from Uber Eats, 12.6 miles to go to Albertsons. No. And yeah, the problem with people is that sometimes they don't smell so fresh, or they're loud on their phones, or they try to get you to do go extra miles for them or wait for them, and it's never a pleasant experience to deal with a stranger in the car that you don't know, and you don't know what state of mind they're in. So it's much better just to do the deliveries. I had this one lady in my car, and she brought her 5-year-old or 6-year-old son, and he had some kind of OCD issues, and he was thrashing about in the back seat and kicking the back of my seat. And when they finally got out of the car, all of the seat cushions were flipped upside down, and I have like a blanket back there that I use for extra padding. That was all pulled out and on the floor, and it's like that kid was like going berserk in the back seat. And then of course that person Uber Eats $10.02 for 18.6 miles to go to Taco Bell. No. And that particular kid and the mother, I drove them just a short distance, and I only got maybe $5, and of course no tip. And so all that stress I had to endure for that ride, I only got $5. So that tells you right there how driving people around sometimes is just totally not worth it. All right, while we're here in the industrial part of this area, and then you can see that there's nobody here. It's just all businesses, and it's like a area just south of the airport, and it's all industrial. It's all just business buildings. So it's a very unusual place, not just because it's all business buildings, but because it's so large. It's a very large area that has nothing but businesses. And I usually don't mind delivering here. I think there's like one place that's difficult to deliver to because the parking is really hard, but it's so early in the morning right now. I don't think I have any of those kind of problems right now. Ooh, that person drove bad. It's like, don't drive on the wrong side of the road. Okay, it's gonna be on the left. Doesn't look like I'm gonna miss
Turn
it.
left, then drop off.
Let's see if they have an obvious front door. Oh, maybe it's this person. Oh, good, it's that person right there. Awesome.
Drop off.
Hello.
Hi.
Here's your drink. And the food.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Thank you. All right, well, that was about as easy as it gets. It's nice to have customers that are thoughtful, and actually he was just waiting there for that food. There was no I didn't even have to get out of the car, so I can't complain about that drop off. That was excellent. So you see what I'm saying? Suddenly today everything's going great. So it's very bizarre. Uber Eats, $7.03, 6.9 miles, no. So it's 6:52 a.m. and I'm already halfway done to my goal. So this is considered to be a very excellent day. It's probably going to be on a scale of 1 to 10. It's probably going to be a 9.5. The only way it could be a 10 is if you get just one delivery and they give you $50. That's a 10. A 10 is one simple delivery. You know, you go to one store, you pick stuff up, you drop it off, and you go home. That's called a 10. That's a perfect day. Uber Eats, $4.06, 6.5 miles, no. Yeah, anything less than that is not going to be a 10. So because I got the money I got already, it has the potential to be, let's see. Oh no, this order, wait a minute, what is this? $10.39, oh, to shop for 16 items, 5.7 miles, Albertsons, no. Yeah, I thought that one was gonna be good at first because it was borderline miles, taking me back to the zone, but that was too many items. I usually like to get $1 for every item I have to shop for, because just because it says 10 items, that doesn't mean it's not going to be more. Uber Eats, $9.05 for 9.5 miles to shop at Vons. No. You know, you have to get offers that are going to make sense, because whenever the number of items that they show you, it doesn't necessarily mean that's the number of items. That's the number of unique or distinct items, as they say on Doordash. Uber Eats, $11.36 for 5.3 miles to go to Black Bear Diner and then deliver where? Where am I delivering to? That's the question. Oh God, I can't tell where that is. Where is that? Well, should I go to Black Bear Diner? I don't know. Oh, it vanished. Good, now I have to think about it. I was about to accept it, and then I didn't hit it in time, which is fine with me. I am 100% okay with that. I guess I'll go this way. I'll keep moving. I'm not in my zone right now. I'm really out on the outer perimeter where there's nothing but danger. Dangerous bad orders lurk everywhere in this area. So I'm always like hesitant to take anything. Doordash calling, $6.75 for 8.4 miles. No. I said no. Yeah, it's busy today. $7.03 for 10.8 miles to go to IHOP. No. Yeah, it's busy today. Looks like there's a lot of orders coming in. $9.04 for 20.4 miles to go to coffee class. No. Yeah, it's busy today. I guess that's a good sign. What is this? $9.04 coffee class again. They just saw that offer. They sent it twice. $5 and a penny, 13 miles to go to Albertsons. No, it's like everybody's in the spending mood today. Maybe because the stock market is starting to return back to normal. People got all freaked out when the stock market plummeted on, what was that, Friday or Monday or something? And then I think people thought, uh-oh, here comes a recession, and then they're all freaking out. And maybe that's why things dried up. But everything seems to be going back to normal again in the stock market. They're not panicking again. Let's see. Doordash calling, $8.25, 7.6 miles to go to Walgreens. Shop for 2 items. I don't think so. No, thank you. And yeah, maybe that's why. And it's Friday. People always feel rich because it's payday. They get that paycheck into their account and they're like, woohoo, I'm rich. And they start spending like crazy. That's normal too. That's why most people have no savings. Most people don't have any money. They have no savings at all. When money comes in, it goes right out. And I don't know if it's because most people are shopaholics. I don't know. They're just not educated with their finances. I don't know. I wish I understood the reason why people are so careless when it comes to managing their money. I'm taking the slow crawl back home, and normally I would take the freeway, but because I'm so ahead of schedule, I figured I'd just take the long way home by street and just go real slow, because there's a lot of places that could come up. Like there's a McDonald's here on the left. Oh gosh, this is that same offer that just came in to shop for way too many items for too low amount of money at Albertsons. So I just closed it. It was a trip radar. Yeah, there's a McDonald's on the left. There's a Walgreens to shop at on the right. Then there's multiple Starbucks coming up. I got some kind of hair on my face. Something blue in the air conditioning. I need to vacuum this car. There's probably a lot of filth on the ground that has built up over time, and it's starting to float in the air. Man, the line at McDonald's is long. Once again, because it's Friday, people are spending that money. They want to enjoy themselves any way they can to numb the pain of existence. Yeah, well, now it looks like it's slowing down again, so I'll be back when something comes in. Just remember, I have to get gas at Sam's Club. There's still stuff floating in the air. I have to get gas at Sam's Club, and then I gotta do some shopping inside of Sam's Club. I need to get more ingredients to keep making my chocolate peanut butter granola bars. Now I'm adding olive oil to my granola bars. So I've got to go do that first. Kind of messed up. I got my hours mixed up. I thought Sam's Club opened at 7 a.m. But I forgot that ever since the pandemic, it's not 7 anymore. It's now 8 for like, what is it called? The Sam's Club Plus members. They have special early hours for Uber Eats. $4.02, 8.4 miles. No. $5.50 from our friends at Doordash for 3.9 miles. I don't think so. Decline. The sun. Decline. $3.43 for 6.2 miles. Walmart. No. Yeah, so I'll just up. $20.54 for 8.4 miles. Oh, it's gone. That was a good one. $5.07. No. That was tropical smoothie. Too many miles. Well, I missed that. It didn't matter. Even though I was telling you guys what the offer was, and it was a good offer. Uber Eats, $8.08, 13.9 miles to go to Denny's. No. Yeah, even though it was a good offer, it was a match. There was no way I was going to get it. It's another match, but it's something I already told you guys about. I don't know what's in the air. It's the same offer again. What is in the air? It's like hair is floating in the air, and it's like cat hair, or I don't know what it is. Maybe it's pollen. I don't know, but it feels like hair. $4.08, 11.2 miles, Walmart. No. I don't know what it is. I don't see it, but I'm so old. Maybe my vision's getting so bad I can't see it. Let's see if I have like a napkin in here or something. What do I have in my compartment of tricks in here? Oh, I don't have nothing. All I got is Walmart shopping bags. $7.43 to go to McDonald's for 2.6 miles. That sounds good. I guess I'll accept it. The McDonald's look crowded though, but I'll accept it. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make a left here or not. I don't think so. I'm gonna have to go straight and then make a U-turn. And the commuters are out in full force today. They are just all over the road and they're driving like berserk. They just want to get to work. It's amazing how different people drive when it's rush hour than when it is just the weekend. People are so happy and taking their time when they drive, and then when it's the rush hour and they gotta go to work, they drive like they're like they don't care if they die, because like their life depends on them getting to their destination. Ooh, it's packed at the old McDonald's. I gotta park all the way over here and walk. No wonder I got this offer. Somebody asked a question, and what was the question? The question was, let's say you accept a Doordash order while multi-apping. You said go offline on Uber Eats, or can you just hit the little icons for a break? It keeps you online but pauses the incoming orders. Is that the same as going offline, or does the Uber app see you that you're working on a different company's order? I'm wondering if that breaks the driver agreement. If done that way, instead of going completely offline, thanks. So I think they're talking about DoorDash and how it just pauses and you're still online. So that's just the equivalent of going offline. It's totally fine for you to work on the other app while you're paused on the other one. That's not going to break any agreements or any issues. In fact, that's just the standard way you're supposed to multi-app, is that you're supposed to make sure that you're not receiving any orders on the other app while you're in a delivery of another app. So that's the way you're supposed to do it in order to stay out of trouble when you are working for these delivery apps. That's the safest way to do it. And it makes it so that you can multi-app. Otherwise, it's impossible. There would be no way for you to multi-app. You can't end your shift on DoorDash because then you would lose your shift. So you got, so that's not a problem. So that answers that. And now we're on our way to the drop-off. 2 minutes, 0.9 miles. It's a meet at the door, and I'm not sure if it's a house or a business. It looks like it's a business. So I'm gonna follow this all the way to the pin drop. And if I don't see anybody around, then I'm going to message them and say, what apartment are you in, or what building, or something. Because, yeah, it's very unusual to get a delivery like this in a apartment complex and not have an apartment number. It's very odd. But maybe it's like a gardener or somebody. Maybe it's somebody that's just working and they're hungry. That happens sometimes. Sometimes there's somebody like a groundskeeper or a maintenance worker, and they just want some food, and they just stand wherever they're at. But yeah, it doesn't look like it. I don't see anybody. I'm getting close to the drop-off, and I don't see anybody. Let's see. I am going to stop right here, and I'm going to park and make sure I know what number this is. Okay, now I know what building number I'm at, and now I gotta contact the customer. I'll be back. That was delivered fine once I called the customer directly and spoke with them. They weren't responding to my text messages. Uber Eats, $3.53, 5.7 miles. Walmart, no. So I decided to call them. I'm like, well, I might as well call. Uber Eats, $5.32 for 5 miles. No. I figured why bother waiting for them to message me back, because they never pay attention when you send the text messages most of the time. So I just gave the guy a call, and he let me know the building number and the apartment number, and the pin that he dropped was correct. So I was right there, right by his door. So I just stepped out of the car and dropped it off. So that worked out fine. Uber Eats, $10.04, 6.6 miles. Cardenas Markets, no. Yep, everything is flowing along just fine. Making my way closer to that magic $50 mark where I'll be done. And it's only 7:29. So I'm actually way ahead of where I was yesterday, because yesterday I didn't make that $25 until 8 a.m. So I got another 30 minutes before I'm even at the point where I was so happy yesterday that I had gotten as much as I did so early in the day. So still I'm on track. Plus I stopped at Sam's Club and got gas. So that is just amazing that everything is flowing along so well. I just hope it just keeps on going. McDonald's was so jam-packed, and even the people inside of the McDonald's were complaining about how long it was taking to get their food. And to me it seemed like the order that I received, somebody else had canceled it, because when I walked in there, the bag was already sitting there, and the drinks were sitting there, and they were just waiting for the food. And I didn't wait very long for the food to end up being plopped into the bag and sealed up. So that told me that based on how crowded it was, that sort of told me that somehow this order finally made its way into the queue where they were putting it together. And that's why I didn't have to wait so long. But there was a guy who was waiting there before me, and he was mad. He's like, I gotta get to work. I ordered online and I still haven't gotten my order. and the employee's like, I just got here. Like it was like it's not my fault. I just got here. So she wasn't worried about it. She probably has to hear that all day long. Oh, hold on. Uber Eats, $14.05. It's gone. Every time I oh my god, I just drew a blank. What was I gonna say? Uber Eats, $4.55, 4.7 miles. No, I drew a blank because there's this lady vaping behind me, and she looks as high as a kite. She is like rocking out to the music behind me, and man, the vape smoke that's coming out of her mouth is just unbelievable. It's like a Cheech and Chong movie. I try to remember what I was gonna say. I think I was gonna say that it's slowing down right now, and I'm almost back home, and I keep getting stuck at every red light, just trying to get back to home base. And finally the light just turned green. I'm able to go. And oh, I know I was gonna tell you. You know that drop off that I just did? It was supposed to be a meet at the door, but I got thrown and I just left it at the door. I did talk to the person, and I said, I'm in front of your building, and what is your building, and what is your number? And he told me the number. I says, okay, I'll be right there. And so I went to the door, and then my mind just thought, oh, just leave it at the door. He knows. I left. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to work out fine because I did just talk to him, and I said, I'm right in front of your building. And so the moment I hit confirm, he gets the message saying it's been delivered. So he can't possibly say he didn't get it. I mean, I hope. Or maybe he's one of these people. You know, there are some customers, they don't like their food to be on the ground. So just, even though you're putting it on the mat, they get unhappy. $3.06 for 5.5 miles, no. Which I find to be weird. I'm like, why would you be put off that your food is set on the doormat of your house? Is there like filth on your doormat that is so filthy that it's going to penetrate through the bag and through the wrappings of the food that it's going to ruin your food? I know that some people have like superstitions about food being on the ground, like somehow filth just can go right through, can penetrate anything. And so like even if they drop food in their house on the ground, they won't eat it because, oh, it hit the ground, so they won't eat it. Remember as a little kid, if your food fell on the ground, you'd have to kiss it up to God before you ate it. It like you're blessing it, so that way you don't get sick for eating food you dropped on the ground. Maybe it's like that, but I think more to the extreme. So I don't know, people are weird. Next one on the list comes from Uber Eats, $7.61 for 3.5 miles. Gotta go to two different places, but they're for the same customer. The first one's gonna be Starbucks, and then the second one is going to be, the second one's gonna be Starbucks. How bizarre. How can the customer order two separate orders and then have them dropped off at the same place? That's so weird. Oh well, there's a first time for everything. I don't think I've ever gotten an order like this before. I'm trying to think what would cause that. Maybe he ordered something, he or she, whoever it is, they ordered something, then their spouse or significant other said, are you ordering anything online from Starbucks? They're like, yeah, I just ordered myself something. Do you want something? And they're like, yeah, get me something too. So they went back to the app and then placed another order. That's the only thing I could think that could have possibly happened to create this situation. And now when I go to the Starbucks, I have to say, I have two orders to pick up for the same person. And then, but you know what'll probably happen? They're gonna say, oh yeah, they have two orders, but actually it's just one order. We just merged them together and put them in the same bag, or who knows what they're gonna say. Maybe they'll say one of them got canceled, one of them's a duplicate, or I don't know. I just hope that's not the situation, because then it gets complicated. Then I gotta figure out, well, which one do I reject? Let me take a look at each order and see if they're identically the same. The first one is a chocolate croissant. Okay, and that's all, no drink. The second one is, oh no, they're different items. The second one is an iced chai latte. So yeah, so that customer definitely wants the drink and the food item. So there's no way I'm gonna be canceling. So that's good news. Whew. So it looks like after this delivery, I'll probably just have to do one more, and then that's going to do it. I hope that the next order is at least $7, and then that's going to make it so I achieve my goal. Maybe what I'll do is I just won't accept any orders after this that aren't at least $7. Nah, because if I do that, then that's just going to make it more difficult. There's a higher probability that all the next offers that are going to come in are going to be $5 and $6 offers, and then I'm going to be stuck waiting for who knows how long to finish up and be done. And it's starting to look like I could be done with this day by 9 a.m. It's currently 8:05 a.m. So there's really no reason why I couldn't finish this this job by 8:20, and then just get one more, and then that's gonna do it. I hope so. And if I don't, that's fine too. Because yesterday I just hung out at home and waited like an hour and a half, and then I got a $20 order for Sprouts, and that worked out really good. So oh, I forgot to turn off my Doordash. Hold on. $8.50, 7.8 miles. Goodbye. Let me hit pause on Doordash. Yeah, that person earlier that had that question, they don't need to worry about the apps and whatever's going on with the other app. They don't talk to each other. These apps, if these two apps talk to each other, boy, let me tell you, they would be so mad at each other, because they try to keep confidential whatever they're doing from the other one. So they build all kinds of walls and moats between each other, while at the same time they have to allow the apps to work for the delivery driver, but they try to protect their information from their competitor. So these apps are not friends with each other. They're like, well, who would be the enemy of America? It's like America and Russia. Yeah, it's like America and Russia. They don't want anything to do with each other, but they know that they live in the world and they have to get along. So they do, because they're competition. You know that Uber would love to have the entire market to themselves, and so would DoorDash. And they would like just maybe to have a sliver of the market given to somebody else, just so they don't have to say they're monopoly. My nose keeps bothering me. I keep feeling like there's like a hair hanging on my face, and I don't know why. I mean, maybe if I washed my face when I got home, I should have just started fresh, but I didn't have to reapply the sunscreen that I put on my face. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna wash my face. I just blew my nose, and that was it. Oh gosh, look all the traffic right here. Oh dear. So I don't know. I think that I'm just gonna have to wash my face when I'm finally done. I'm not gonna have to reapply that stupid sunscreen again, because sunscreen's not cheap either. I'm not gonna waste my sunscreen and have to apply it more than one time in the day. I like to slather on my sunscreen on my face first thing in the morning when I wake up, and then just leave it alone, and just do the day, and then when the day's over, wash it off. Now, if I have a situation where I'm super sweaty, then I will wash my face and reapply. But that's rare. I'd have to be like, one of those hardcore cases of water carrying it up the third floor situation before I would do that. What is wrong with people today? Everybody's driving terrible. This guy, now what are they gonna do? Move forward now that I'm going by? People drive like they just got their driver's license. Hello. Uber Eats $2.22, 2.9 miles to go to Lowe's. No. The guy at the Starbucks, he didn't know what to do either. He's like, I didn't know whether or not to bag them up together or if I should separate them. So he bagged them separate just in case two separate delivery drivers came for them, which of course they didn't. It was just me. And so, yeah, so I just got them. And then and so my brain just blanked again. Watch out, car, don't run me over. These people need to drive civilized. Let's all drive civilized, okay? Let's do that. Let's all drive together. All together now, everybody drive. So now we're gonna be going to an apartment, and it's just 0.9 miles from here, 3-minute drive. And I have a building number and I have an apartment number. Leave at the door in the community, turn left and then right, and the building is. Okay. It looks like it's not going to be a difficult drop off, thank goodness. So good news for that. And the pickup was easy. When I went inside, there wasn't any problems. The guy helped me right away. In fact, he helped me so fast, I don't think I even was able to film much when I was in there. And then there was a nice girl that held the door for me when I exited, and that was very courteous. The people at Starbucks, most of the times, are courteous. Most of the times. The places where they're not courteous would be, there was a place I was just at, and they just let the door slam right in my face. McDonald's. McDonald's, when there's a door, they're not courteous. But most McDonald's that I go to, they have those, like a grocery store, they have those automatic doors. So they just automatically open and close. But this particular one that I was just at today, someone has to physically push the door to open it. And so the lady in front of me just walked right through it and let it just slam right in front of me. I was like, boy, she's polite. But that's people. Sometimes people are just either so into whatever they're doing they're not paying any attention, or they're just trying to take out their aggression, passive aggressive behavior on strangers. I've always been a person that when they're stressed out, they smile rather than show anger, and I don't know why. I've been trying to always figure that out. Like, what is it about my personality that makes it so that if I'm stressed, I react with a smile? Maybe I'm trying to, maybe because I was an introvert as a child. I think that's what it was. I was an introvert as a child. I never spoke. So I would be in situations, and just to be friendly, I would smile because I would never speak. So I think that's where it comes from. But not that I don't throw dirty looks and get pissed off, because I do that too. I think once I get set off, then that's it. Then I have that stank face that's going on. But usually if I'm in a good mood, just to keep myself also in a good mood, like whatever happens, I just smile and just try to be friendly and polite. And also, I get into like work mode, so I do that as well. We're in the community, and we're real close to the drop off. They marked their building, so I just gotta find a nice place to park. I'll just park over here and walk over there and drop it off. The drop-off went fine. I had to walk halfway around the building because either their pin wasn't right, or maybe I just quickly looked at the map and I got my sense of direction wrong, but I got it delivered, and I'm parked in a parking spot that is for visitors, so I'm gonna wait here a couple minutes, and then because I'm not far from all the popular places, so maybe I'll get something while I'm sitting here in the next couple of minutes or so. I'm moving along because there wasn't anything happening in this apartment complex. And yes, I still feel like there's hair on my face. And I've wiped it multiple times, and I still feel like there's something there. which is really weird. Something's coming in from Doordash, $11.23 for 8.7 miles to shop at Target and then shop at Albertsons. No thank you. Declining that offer. And it's spinning because there's no internet. Okay, it's gone. Something's coming in from Uber, $4.07 to deliver 2 deliveries, $5 at Lowe's. No, thank you. All right, let's see if it's safe to make a turn here. Yes, it is. There's no traffic because rush hour has subsided. $2.53, 2.8 miles Lowe's. Something came in from Doordash. Let's see what it is. $7.75 for 6.5 miles to go to Francesca's. No, thank you. Declining that as well. It's just spinning because there's no internet. I don't know if I should make a left turn here or not. Let's just go straight. Decline offer. Now that hair, it feels even worse now. Oh my gosh. Maybe I'm having neurological issues. Oh, they counted down to 0. I hate when it does that. Now it says the delivery has been reassigned because I didn't accept it in time. It's like, it's not my fault that I didn't accept it. I pressed the decline. Uber Eats, $2.62, 3.4 miles, no. Protein House, $5.75 for 10.6 miles, no. Yeah, I hate when that happens, when I have no internet and it won't let me decline the order. Oh my God, I can't even handle it. Maybe it's neurological. Maybe I'm having maybe I have like a brain tumor that's pressing on the part of my brain that makes me think there's hair on my face and there's really nothing. I like how I have to go to extremes. Like my brain will go from, oh, it's just a hair on my face, to suddenly I have a brain tumor. Never go on the internet. Whenever you have like a weird symptom, don't even bother looking it up on the internet, because all you do is you scare yourself. It'll tell you all kinds of real scary things that it could be. I mean, it can just be as simple as a rash. Like, oh, I have a rash on my elbow. And it could tell you, you have a horrific STD that's going to kill you. The next one, oh, hold on a second. I think more stuff is coming in, but my apps are going absolutely bonkers right now. Hold on. I don't want to crash. Wow, this is a good one. Let me take a picture of that. Accept. Yay, that means I'm done. I reached my goal. Woo, 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 woo. Let me turn off Doordash. Doordash just sent me garbage. Hold on. I'll tell you all about the offers in a minute. Let me end my dash. Goodbye, Dash. Goodbye. Farewell. I didn't make any money on Doordash today. So, we got an add-on, and it's for Francesca's Acai Bowl. An additional $6.50 for just 0.7 more miles. That's awesome. So we're getting the $6.50 plus we're getting the $5.42. So now I'm way over how much money I needed to make. And excuse me. And our next the first stop is going to be McDonald's, and it doesn't matter because both McDonald's and the Francesca's are in the same shopping center. They're like right next to each other. I guess what I'll do is after I deliver these 2 orders, and let me stop my deliveries. After I stop new requests, after I do these deliveries, I'm going to drop them off. I mean, after I do this, obviously I'm going to drop them off. After I finish these 2 deliveries, I'm going to go back to Sam's Club because I have to pick up a couple of bags of solar salt, and then I have to get some walnuts and a big thing of honey, and then I think that's it. If something else comes to mind, I'll get it. And then and then I should be hopefully home and just relaxing and just working on the video by 9:30 or 9:45, 10 at the latest a.m. which of course is why this day is going to become a 9.5 as far as how easy it was. So yeah. And here we are at my favorite parking spot, front row at McDonald's. next up is Francesca's, and it's in the same shopping center. It's just right here. So let me turn my car and park it and head inside. Hello.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Well, that
Just
was
turn right on
that
Sienna
was
Heights
really
Drive.
quick. I was really surprised how fast I was able to get that order as well. So everything, the stars are aligned so far. Uh-oh, what is this? What is this car doing this? Oh God, no, don't tell me. Please don't tell me. It's a terrible, it's a Corvette and they can't drive worth a damn. This guy in his Corvette, he's trying to back into the parking spot and he can't drive worth a damn, and he can't back his expensive Corvette into the parking spot. It's like if the parking spot is that tight, why are you trying to park an expensive car like that into a spot like that? You should be parking really far away, not
Turn right on Sienna
not
Heights Drive,
close.
Then turn left on Southeastern
Oh
Avenue.
man, and then I got a landscaper who's blocking the other side of the road to get out of here, and all the cars that are trying to come in are upset. Ay, 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 get me out of this shopping center. Woo. We're gonna be going to a business, leave at the front desk, and that's it. And it's only 1.6 miles from here. It's the same situation. There's no cars in front of me at all, except for this one car, and he's going like 2 miles an hour. Oh, thank goodness you're making a right turn. Now I can actually go the speed limit. Don't forget, if you like anything you see in the videos, I have all the Amazon links in the description. Like my delivery box that I use, that holds all of the food that I pick up and keeps it from spilling. It's a very stable box, and it comes with all kinds of straps, and it's expandable. It does all kinds of really cool things that it just makes it the best delivery box that I've ever had. I used to use those cheap cardboard boxes, and then I used just the Doordash and Uber Eats delivery bags. And when you brake or when you're making turns, those boxes still bounce around in the car, and they're not as stable. This box is so stable. And I like also that if you want to put it in the trunk, you can, and it can expand to double its size. So it's not just the size you see on my videos. It gets even bigger. And then of course the floor mats. I mean, I don't know if they make them in the kind of car that you have, but my floor mats are just amazing. They're so easy to clean, and they don't absorb any of that awful smell that a regular carpet would absorb. Especially during times, when it rains and stuff, and you're walking through filth, and then you bring that filth into the car, especially with a carpeted floor mat. Man, they get stained so bad. Hi, from.
Yeah, no worries. And then we can get you a note too.
Thank you. That was a super easy handoff. Just walked right in and handed it to the reception. Now we're gonna go 0.7 miles from here. So close, 3-minute drive. It's a house. It's just a leave at the door. I got a gate code. It's a please don't knock or ring the doorbell. Man, we did it, everybody. This is a 9.5 day. 9.5. Oh, shoot. I still have to go to Sam's Club. Now I just want to go home. Uh-oh. Don't crash. Don't crash your car. All right, we're moving along. Yeah, everything's going just fine. I can't believe it. I can't believe how successful this day is, as far as number one, achieving the goal, and number two, achieving it so fast. I'll be done before 9 a.m. So it's been a long time. It's been so long since I've had such an easy day. So I'm just gonna savor it and enjoy it, and do my errands and take my time shopping. Maybe I'll pick something up to have for. Oh no, I'm supposed to eat have Mexican food tonight. Never mind. So yeah, just get my errands done and just be happy that that's taken care of and I don't have to worry about it. So yep, it's all good. All right, we're in the community. These houses are really expensive. They used to not be super expensive. When I first moved here, these giant houses that we're looking at were in the 300s when I first moved here. Now they're like 900, which is so crazy. It's like, how did these houses get to be so expensive? I gotta cross the road. It's just gonna be this house on the left. They're like 800 or 900,000 now, which is so bizarre. Gabaga. All right, everybody. Well, that is it. The food has been delivered and the numbers are now up, and you can see how much money I made and hourly rate. Oh, I guess I need to hit delivered. There, now it's offline, and you can see that I did really good and everything is all done, and the stats are good. I can't believe I have 100% completion rate on Doordash. I don't even remember the last time it was at 100%. It's very, very rare. And thank you all so much for watching the video once again. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope all your deliveries are going smooth. And I hope you're making lots and lots of money. So I wish you well, and I will see you again on the next one. Bye for now.